Hello everyone, what is cooking, all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. Wow, what a nice spot. We are up here on some kind of, I don't know what this is, some sort of tower or something like that. Oh, we got some people around here. And okay, author, latitude, altitude, day, month, year. Alright, well that doesn't really help me. Latitude, longitude. That doesn't really help me. -33. Should I try and figure it out based on latitude and longitude? All right, I'll do it. I'll try and figure it out based on latitude and longitude. That sounds like a fun challenge to me. Okay, so we are at this beautiful place. Just take a look at it, and I'm gonna try and decipher what this means. So, okay, latitude and longitude. Well, how does it work? Does it go up to 90? Or did it go up to 180? I don't know. That's a good question you got right there. I don't know how to answer that. Okay, so the latitude, so that's the verticality of it, is -33. So that would be somewhere like right around here. So that means we could be in South America or Australia. Okay, well, that's fine. Longitude is 115. Now, what does that mean? 115. Where's the middle? I bet you the middle's probably right here, going right through sort of England, France type location. And based on the fact that it's 115, I'm guessing it goes... I don't know. Does this really go up to 180, or does it go to 90? I think it goes to 90. It goes to 90 there and goes to 90 there. So what does 115 really mean? Maybe the longitudes go to... Oh yeah, that would make sense, right? Because it's a circle. Yeah, so the longitudes go to 180, 180. All right, so the international date line is right over here. So we know that that is probably 180. And I bet you it goes, if you're looking at the globe from the north, it probably goes clockwise or counterclockwise. Well, I bet you towards North America is negative. So I bet you towards this way is positive. Right? Yeah, so towards this way is positive. This is 180, which would mean that we are... 180 is like around here, which means 115. We would be... I don't think we're there. That's maybe a little bit shy of 115. I'm thinking maybe around the Perth area. So why don't we say, like, right around there? Make the guess, and the answer was, yeah, there you go. We figured it out. Look at me, Ma. I figured out latitude and longitude. There you go. We were actually in Bunbury. Bunbury. Well, hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. A very interesting spot indeed. Check this out. Wow, look, a big old sort of hut thing. Very interesting. Got all sorts of buoys and knickknacks and things like that. Beautiful beaches, big rocks, nice palm trees. A lot of boats over here, which is quite surprising because this place looks rather remote. But as it turns out, a lot of boats have decided, hey, you know what, let's show up to this beach over here. It's a big, nice place for a lot of people to visit. So this is today's daily challenge location, which means it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think we are. All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below. Tell me where in the world you think this is, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won. So if you are interested in becoming today's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? Alright, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today we've got a viewer challenge. A viewer challenge brought to us by none other than our good friend, Mini Phantom 7. Ooh, spooky. There you go. I mean, a regular Phantom, that's pretty scary, but at least it's the size of like a human being, right? So, it's sort of a familiar thing, but a mini one? Oh, well, that might catch you off guard, you know? You're walking... in an old house, you know, an old bed and breakfast with a creepy old lady who runs it on her own, and, you know, you're in a new place and you gotta go to the bathroom at night, and you walk out of your room and then a miniature phantom right on the ground. Oh, that'll give you a fright, won't it? I don't know. That was a weird story, wasn't it? That's as good as I could do. Anyways, thank you so much for this challenge. This one's all about airports. You guys like airports? I sure do. This one is a list in order from, well, from fifth most to most of the countries with the most airports. And I got numbers right over here, which I'll read as we go along. So thank you so much, Mini Phantom 7, for this one. If you're interested in creating your own custom challenge, all you need to do is look down in the description below, find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge and how to send it to me. Also, you can find a link to this one so you can play along yourself. So let's go ahead and do it. Fifth most, all I'm going to do is have a quick glance around. All right, it's a European country. That's about all I've got. Number 5, 1,218. What country is this going to be? I'm guessing it's a European country, although I don't really know that. We could, of course, be in America. I don't think we are. It's got 1,218. I think this is going to be... Germany would really be there? Germany in 5th place? Sure, we'll go with Germany right now. I think Germany's going to be on the list, but I don't know where. So let's take a look. Wow. I wasn't expecting to see that. That would be... does that say .ru? Maybe it does. Huh. Interesting. Nuclear power in the 21st century. An RU website? Russ. St. Petersburg. All right. I thought Russia would be on the list, considering its size. I didn't think it'd be 5th. Again, top 5 countries. Where are they going to be? All right, one of them is Russia. I guess America's obviously going to be on there, if not number 1. I figure... I don't know. Do I think China's made the list? I don't know about China. I don't know if it's made the list. I would expect Russia to be on top of China on this one. I expect Germany to be on there. I expect... I don't know about Canada. We don't have that many people. We are big enough to make the list, and we're close enough to America, but I don't think Canada makes it. Hard to tell. I really don't have any idea. So there you go. We're in St. Petersburg Airport, Russia. Well, let's go take a look at a plane. We can kind of see one over here. What do we got here? No? Okay, we're not allowed, we're not going all the way there? Okay, well, we are in St. Petersburg, Russia. Where's the airport? Probably right here. I'm guessing the answer was, indeed, 6457. All right, next place. Looks like America. But if it's not America, because I think America's going to be like number 1 or number 2. I'm going to say maybe Canada actually clocks in at number 2. There you go. We beat the Russians. It's like the only time that's going to happen other than in hockey. What do we got here? We've got, yeah, we're in Canada, I believe. Combined Services Building. Ottawa. Oh, with the Ottawa International Airport. Well, I know where that is. Are we on... Oh, we're on this road. Oh, I know where we are. I've actually been on this road here before. Oh, okay, that's this road. Oh, interesting. And then you end up right over here, and you go see the planes land. Although you don't go here, because this is kind of a shit place to watch them land. But I've specifically actually been here. This is a weird one. This is a weird place to go. The good one, if you're, a weirdo and want to see planes land. And again, that being said, I've been on this road, which means I've been that weirdo before. I have gone to see planes land before. You think, like, well, what would happen if you just took a right on this road right here, went down there? What is down there? Would they call the police? Would they call like a SWAT team or something on you? I don't know. But there you go. Sometimes you do see some people on this road. They're doing the same thing. They come and see the planes land. If I'm correct, the place to spot them is when right over here on the turn. And we got some other people. Oh no, we don't have other people doing that. I thought maybe we'd be lucky and there'd be some nice strange folks that would be right around here checking that out. But right here, if you want to be a rather strange person and check out some planes landing, you can hang out right around here and see that. So this is one of those weird roads that, like, unless you work here, you ain't got no business going on, because seriously, like, this leads to nothing. There you go. Now you start seeing some things, but most of the time, this stoplight over here, that's going to be about the extent of it. And then there's this little road down there. So there you go. The Ottawa Airport. Okay, well, I know where we are, and I've been there before. Sweet. All right, so we're at the airport, and we're on that weird little road. The weird little road is... No, it's not... Yeah, it's this road right here. There you go. So there's the little weird U thing. So we were somewhere like right over here. All right. Made it. 6470. So Canada, number 4, 1,467 airports. So yeah, I forgot to read the number. Russia had 1,218. Canada, 1,467. Now, in third place with 1,714 airports, it's none other than... I don't know. I don't know. I keep... Are we in America? Are we in... No. I actually don't know where we are. What? Where are we? Are we in America? Could America really possibly be number 3 on the list? No, we're in Mexico. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. God, the American vehicles really threw me off. But again, we're in Mexico, so of course the vehicles look like American vehicles. Well, Canada, they look the same. We're in Mexico. Really? Wow, that's impressive. Mexico, 1,714. I mean, yeah, there's a hell of a lot more people that live in Mexico than live in Canada. I'll give you that much. And a lot of people like to travel to Mexico. Mexico, big travel destination from America. Oh, that's for sure. Monterrey, that's where we are. All right, Monterrey is right here. There you go. I know where Monterrey is. Where's the airport, though? It's up here. All right. There you go. International Airport of Monterrey. We're right around here, right near the roundabout type area. Huh. That's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed, but I guess, yeah, it makes sense, right? A lot of people travel within Mexico, big country, lots of people, close to America. I mean, the close to America is definitely a factor. Right? It's definitely a factor. So, there you go. America. Land of planes. Right? Planes were invented in America. The best planes come from America. Okay, I'm really, I'm perfectly making shit up at this point, right? Where do the best planes come from? France? Is that where they make good planes? That's where Airbus is. Is Boeing an American company? Boeing's an American company, and Airbus is a French company. Oh, God. People are going to get pissed off at this one. What is it? No, Boeing's not an American company. Is it? I don't know. Is Airbus a French company? Doesn't that seem backwards to you? It seems backwards to me. It should be Airbus. That's the American Airbus. I mean, think about it. That makes sense, right? Boeing, it could be a French company. There's not much more to say about that than I'm already saying now. So there you go. Beautiful. We found it. Monterrey. 6467. There's also other companies that make planes. It depends what you're into. You like passenger planes? You like jet fighters? Well, I mean, I guess, like Lockheed and stuff like that. It's an American company for damn sure. They make pretty sweet planes, I think. Right? You all into fighter jets? Or you like the Eurofighter Typhoon? Who makes that? Nobody knows who makes that. Well, obviously someone makes that, but there you go. Sweet. So, that was correct. We got that one right. Now, in second place, 4,093, we find ourselves in Brazil, I'm guessing. But I really don't know. Yeah, sure. All right. I'm comfortable saying this is Brazil so far. But again, we're at an airport. You're going to have a flag, right? Taxi, 2014. That appeared to be a person with... Oh, there you go. Brazil. Makes sense. Big country, definitely. Lots of people, definitely. I mean, those are really the two things you need. And you compare it to Mexico, it's a lot bigger, and there's a lot more people. You compare it to Canada, it's about the same size, really. And there's a hell of a lot more people. And when you compare it to Russia, There's still probably more people. It's smaller, quite a bit, though, but I don't know. Russia has a disappointing amount of airports. I'm not going to lie. I would have thought Russia would have had a lot more. Maybe the population in Russia is just too concentrated. I don't know. Maybe it becomes super sparse at one point. I have no idea. Maybe the Russians prefer the train. Is that the case? You know, it really depends. Like a lot of countries, I'm guessing, you know, there's a big train infrastructure that's there. Because Germany, they're not making the list. I thought they were on the list. They're not. I mean, all they got is Frankfurt. Big old airport there, but they're not on the list. So, you know, sorry, Germany. Shit out of luck, because we know what number one's going to be. USA. 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 So, I mean, definitely, right? By far as well. I'm going to read you this number in a little bit. But there you go. So, sorry, Germany. I thought you were on the list. You didn't make it. Russia, I expected. Canada, I thought a long shot, but I would have definitely thought they wouldn't have made it with Russia being 5th. I would have thought Russia definitely be ahead of Canada. Brazil, that makes a lot of sense. Something that crossed my mind. China, wasn't sure. I thought maybe, you know, just people-wise. But, you know, maybe prefer riding the train. I have no idea. Maybe, you know, it depends how much of a train infrastructure you have. Does Brazil have a big train infrastructure? For whatever reason, I think it doesn't. It might, but I think it doesn't. I don't know. Have I ever seen a train in Brazil? I haven't. I mean, maybe I have in GeoGuessr, but I don't know. Is there that many like stories of riding a train in Brazil? Possibly. There might be a big, you know, train stuff, but whatever reason, when I think of, you know, public transport in Brazil, I think of buses, such as the ones we're seeing right here, and planes, right? I mean, how are you going to take your trip from Fortaleza down to Sao Paulo? You going to take a train? God, I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know if there's a train that runs there. But a plane, that seems like the reasonable choice, doesn't it? No, it seems like that to me. All right, do we know what airport we're at? We don't. All right, I'm going to make a wild guess. This is going to be the Fortaleza airport. Where is it? It's not close to the water, is it? Good. We don't want it to be. That being said, I don't know where this Fortaleza airport is. Oh, here. No, that's not going to be that airport. What about Natal? Would that have an airport? Oh, it's all the way out here. Yeah, okay. Salvador. In this area was where I was thinking we were. Salvador was the answer. Oh, right by the water, too. Wouldn't have expected that. Salvador, there you go. There's the airport. 2235. And finally, obviously, the obvious one. America. Right? I really hope I'm not wrong. Boeing. There's like a headquarters type thing. Where do I think we are? For whatever reason, I think we're in St. Louis. Does St. Louis have mountains? I don't know. St. Louis, LAX. Okay. Oh, it couldn't have been more wrong than that. But there you go. We were the one. That doesn't look like GTA 5. Is that supposed to be LAX in GTA 5? Because let me tell you, it doesn't look like that at all. First of all, this tunnel's not there in GTA 5. And yes, every time we are in LA, I'm going to be comparing it to GTA 5. Because it's really the most accurate portrayal of LA I've ever been able to explore at my own whim. And yes, it is in a video game. And yes, I do understand that it's not accurate. You know, they completely renamed it as well, right? It's not called LA in GTA 5, is it? But there's some stuff that you can actually... Well, first of all, now we're away. I love LA. I wanted to go to the airport. Whatever happened to that idea? We not going there? No, we weren't allowed. We saw LAX. We waved it goodbye. Well, LAX is somewhere around here. We got the Boeing building. See, maybe they are American. Maybe only 10% of what I was saying wasn't nonsense. And Square Enix. Oh, there you go. Right in there. That's where they're holding the Final Fantasy VII remix. You can go storm their doors and demand an early peek at the goodness, right? All right, we know where we are. We're in Los Angeles, and the airport should be right around here, Long Beach area. Oh, it's right over here. Does that make sense? Not really. Right over here would be where I would expect it to be. Were they lying to me? Terminal Island. Oh, they were lying to me about where the airport is. Oh, there you go. It's not an accurate map. We know that much. And there you go, 6294. Very nice. So, oh yeah, well, I'll read off the numbers now because I forgot to do it. So, number 5, Russia, St. Petersburg to be precise, 1,218 airports. Number 4, Canada, the Great Ottawa International Airport, which is actually quite a nice airport, to be honest. It's small, it's not too big, relatively recently renovated. And if you're going to America, it's really great because you go through customs at the Ottawa airport, and it's nice and super easy, and it's never that crowded. So you don't need to go through customs when you get to America. You go through customs at the Ottawa airport, and you land everywhere as if you land in the same place you would land if you were a local flight coming into wherever the hell you're landing in America. So it's great. You don't need to deal with any kind of nonsense there. At least that's been my experience. I'm almost positive that what I'm saying is true. If you are planning a trip, though, look into it. Don't take my word for it. 1,467 airports. Number 3, I was surprised, to be honest. I didn't think Mexico would make the list. There you go. 1,714. There you go. 1,714 points. And then we take points. What the hell, points? No, a number of airports. Then a big gap. Surprised at number 2, Brazil. Although I did think Brazil was on the list. Really, the surprise was Mexico. I really would have thought Germany would have been on the list for whatever reason. I don't know why. Look, maybe it's because they're famous for that one airport in Frankfurt, right? It's just a big European hub airport. That's what it's known for. I would have thought there'd be more airports, you know? The other German cities, they think, oh, look, Frankfurt, you know, such a big airport there. Why don't we have an airport? Make it nice and quaint. No, maybe it's more efficient or something. Just have the one big airport. And Germany's probably got a great train system, right? You know, like high-speed trains, stuff like that. But hey, you know, Brazil takes a title. There you go, Brazil. You can be happy now knowing that you beat the Germans. Even though it was in a contest of who can have the most airports. 4,093. But hell, you know, that could be 7 times more airports than Germany has. And finally, America beating everyone with 13,513 airports. Now, I don't know what you count as airport. Yeah, half of those are army bases. Is that a joke? I don't know. But there you go. I'm assuming army bases don't count. Maybe they count. I have no idea. Those are airports, right? 13,513. You got airports like municipal airports. I'm sure those count. International ones, local ones. I have no idea. But hey, that was the challenge. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I certainly did. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.